Hey Phil, we touched on it earlier, but before we let you go, can you explain what's going on over at
Yeah,
Philmark,
Philmark's
whatever the
out.
fuck I'm trying to say. God dang.
Sure, yeah. Absolutely. So, what's going
Sorry, I
on
had a
over at
problem there.
youtube.com/at Phil Marks Out is I talk about pop culture. So if you guys like hearing me talk about pro wrestling and my takes on pro wrestling, and if you think I have good insight on pro wrestling and that, check me out at Phil Marks Out. I mean, I have good insight on movies and comic books, and I've worked in and around the stuff. You
You're gonna
know,
have a
uh,
crossover episode where you review Queen of the Ring. You could do that. You could do that for both channels. That would work.
yeah. So that was kind of my plan.
Love
So
it.
thanks for announcing that, Jake.
My bad.
Oh, way to go. Way to blow it.
It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I'll do the same anyways. But yeah, I was thinking of maybe doing like a cross stream pause, no Diddy
No
sauce,
Diddy. No Diddy.
where yeah, maybe I stream on both channels at the same time and I do a quick review of
Oh,
Queen of the
that'd be
Ring
sweet.
for you guys because I watched that last night. Actually, finally, I got my hands on it. So yeah,
Yeah, no,
it's good.
I've got my internet back up and running, and that's my plan because I'm on the West Coast, so it's only like 6:15 for me. So after this, that's my plan to give that movie a good watch. I've been dying to see it because the closest theater where it was playing to me was 45 minutes away.
It wasn't playing anywhere near me, and actually, the Queen of the Ring folks are melting
I've
down.
seen that. What is that about?
They're talking about like WWE was blocking their advertising and stuff like that. So I don't know. I know that like, well, I don't know. I'm fairly certain that like some WWE wrestlers were
Yeah,
supposed
it
to
was
be in that
Charlotte
movie
and Liv,
before.
and then they couldn't do it, mostly probably because of Vince. I think Liv might actually have been hurt and couldn't have done it, but I think it was still in the time of Vince they kind of nixed it like he did with
So
Priest.
either way, yeah, it was them and whoever it was that was, supposed to replace whatever. At the same token, Naomi's in it, but y'all got to remember she did, I believe she signed for that like while she was out
Right.
of WWE. And still just being Trinity Tattoo. So, if you really think about it, I think it was supposed to be WWE girls is who they wanted in it, but then they had to sort of settle for the AEW gals, not hating on them or anything. And yeah, I think that's where some of the speculation comes from, I guess, that WWE's blocking them or wouldn't. I guess they were supposed to do like a cross promoted Raw or some shit. I don't know, like the way they had
Yeah, the
the
wording seemed
Queen of
kind of weird. I saw that too.
yeah, the way they had the Queen of the Ring episode of Dynamite. I think they were supposed to do that on Raw or something. But it wouldn't be the first time. Like Jay and Silent Bob were supposed to promote their reboot movie, Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes on SmackDown, and they were gonna go do it on Dynamite, right? And then when WWE caught wind of, oh, you're gonna go promote this movie on Dynamite too, you guys aren't allowed on SmackDown, and they kicked Jay. Jay and Silent Bob were the first victims of the Wednesday night. Believe it or not.
I did not know. That's funny.
Yeah.
I used to be a big fan of the what they call that, the View-esque universe, like with Clerks, Mallrats, and Chasing Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah, those first like,
Yeah, well,
Dogma are really good movies.
Friend of mine, Husey, who's on Pro Wrestle Times, also will be doing stuff with me over there on Phil Marks Out.
Nice.
He worked for Kevin Smith.
Oh, no
so
shit.
Worked with
Wow.
There you go. So, but yeah, I'm going to be over on at Phil Marks Out to answer your question. I'm just talking about comic books, movies, others, YouTube drama, just stuff I'm passionate about over there. And it's different than my show. It's not as podcast oriented. It's more like scripted and video edits and memes and that sort of shit. You know what I mean? So consider checking it out.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I've subscribed.
The name is Boo Boo Kitty Fuck. Nothing.
No,
it's Boo Boo Kitty Fuck, bitch.
I was gonna go with more Stay in the Motherfucking Time, but one of my favorite movies. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, my honestly, one of the best movies of like that era. You know, people say Kevin Smith fell off, but I don't know. I like Clerks 3. Yeah, I don't know. Jay and Silent Bob reboot was what it was. I felt like it paid homage to the original one, but yeah, dude, it's all about that fucking Wolvie Berserk Weapon X, noinch, noinch, noinch.
See, what he's doing is he's using the adamantium claws. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of everything through like, I guess the first Jay and Silent Bob too, because Dogma's a great movie. with George Carlin.
Yeah, well, Dogma's good. That one got shitted on a bunch. But
That's
that
so
one's
funny.
really
George Carlin's just great.
Chasing Amy's good too. It's just way ahead of its time.
Right.
But it did get a following. But if that movie came out now, it would be winning like fucking all the awards and shit, you know? You guys know that one.
Oh yeah,
Chasing
no,
Amy,
I
right?
one of my that's probably my favorite Kevin Smith movie of them all.
Yeah, it's a great movie. It was just so far ahead of its time. I feel like that it.
Yeah, the opening scene of that movie, I cry every time about it. We can't say anything about it here because we'll put it up on YouTube with the words they use, but I love it. It's a great movie.
You a tracer. You draw in between the lines.
I'll trace a chalk outline around your dead body. Such a good
No,
movie.
you a tracer. Nobody got the heart to tell you. But tracer, you go between the lines.
What's great is one of the not the main guy yelling at it, but the other guy is Casey Affleck, Ben Affleck's little brother's in that scene. That's so great when you go back and watch it. You don't realize. I love those movies.
So Phil, it sounds like you're getting busy with the father thing back there. Do you want to plug your stuff before you go here?
Oh, I'm great. I'm good. Sure, yeah, guys, already know where to find me. I'm at youtube.com/@ProWrestleTimes or @ProWrestleClips. I go live Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and I drop videos every day, literally every day. I try to bring some levity to this wrestling shit, and
you do.
A lot of these fucking dirt sheet people, like, listen, I knew about the AAA deal before any of them. And I just made it into funny jokes, and that's way better than the way they do it, and charging you $5.99 to be on their Discord, and you can come to my Discord for free, okay? And to fucking act like we're in the know and we know shit. It's clown behavior. They take themselves too seriously. You shouldn't be harassed or targeted because you disagree with someone's fucking news and shit like that. And
send their army after you.
Come on over, check out your boy Phil Marks. Where I present the news as they present it, and I react to it only as I can.
And the world's better
most
for
of the
it.
time live, too. Live reactions.
Yes.
Always great. Phil, I can't thank you enough for doing this,
Absolutely,
but I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys, man. I appreciate you guys having me on, and thanks for having me on, like, where we weren't just quickly rushing.
Right. No, this is better. We guys have a real conversation versus trying to pick. Well, that's the other problem, too. We were doing the AEW pay-per-view, so we had to preview 17 matches or whatever it was. None of them mattered. Got them all right, but none of them mattered.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, man. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Phil. Say hi to Mini Marks and the missus.
I will. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Thanks, boss. Love you, man. Peace.
Take it easy.
That was a good time. That was fun.
All right. So that was fun.
Oh, man.
Reminder, next week, everybody's participating. You guys can all participate. Come on in, talk about what you want to talk about.
And we'll be on early. We're going to go on early before the AEW pay-per-view.
Yeah, be respectful of other people. Stuff like that.
Be respectful. Mute yourself if you're not speaking, that whole thing, you know.
Yeah, it all works out.
Yeah,
we have a great story. We'll have a great story leading off our episode 13.
I was just going to say, we're going to check us out at youtube.com/@AltJakeTakesOn. We haven't released any new episodes recently simply because I had an internet issue, but I'll tell everybody that story Jim Cornette style the next time we record. We're going to do another match review soon. We'll have more content coming. I'll clip this up for anybody who kind of came in late. I'll post this to the YouTube page in full soon and clip it up as well. So thanks, everybody. Really appreciate you hanging out.
Have a good night.
Peace, everybody.